Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks with Spitfire Eastern Gaming. And today I'm doing another video on a certain tank. This time it's the Soviet Tier 4 premium tank, the Valentine II, which was built by the British. This Valentine II is different to the British Valentine II in many ways. For example, it has a lower DPM, it has higher speed though, and slightly better armour. The gun is bigger than the one installed in the usual Valentine, but it's got less penetration, less damage. Although the main thing that comes with this premium tank is a 100% trained crew, so you don't need to really worry. This tank is pretty fast in comparison to the other Valentine. It's got about 10 kilometers an hour faster speed. So we're on Malinovka rain on a standard battle, and this tank has preferential matchmaking, which means that it can only play for Tier 4, as you'll be seeing, and as you just saw. So, Malinovka, it's the map which everybody has been told never to rush against. And it's largely an open map with lakes, so if you ever are a bit of a scumbag artillery driver, you might want to just go and drown in there, but I hope no one's a scumbag artillery driver in this community here. So, I decided to go on the normal route that I usually take, which is across the field to try and cap. So, I'm taking a bit more of a slightly scenic route to that little area. That M5 Stuart there, he just sits. You'll be seeing him later, he's just sitting there at the minute. So, what was the Valentine II? In 1941, Russia had been invaded by Nazi Germany. So, Stalin went and called for help from Britain. And Britain said, alright, we'll send you stuff. Ironically, they sent in aircraft as well, which the Russians had been asked to do. But, oh look, there's a Chi-He that's been detected. Anyway, back to it. The Valentine II was a tank sent in to the Soviet Union, but most of them were actually the Canadian output. So I detected that Chi-He over there and missed. But this aim time and reload time is pretty consistent with one another, so it's one of those few tanks which you can aim and then shoot. Aim again and shoot. So I'm staying behind this sort of fence, and then there's Chi-He again. I'm going to try and take another shot, can't, but then there's that Electo over there. So I try to take a look at the Chi-He, but he disappears. And I can't get a shot at the Electo, and I'm a bit reluctant at this minute to go out there. So I'm looking at that guy, and he won't be able to hit him as well. So we've already lost 3 tanks, and we've got 2 of theirs. So that Covenanteer's in trouble from that Electo. Boom, he kills the Covenanteer. Then the Electo gets put out of his action. So I decide in the end, well, I've got to move up. This thing has got fairly consistent armor, and it's got 40 hit points more, and you can see that Chi-He over there. So, well, it's not a Chi-He, is it? No, it's the Panzer II that I keep bouncing off on this one. The Panzer II is a very expensive tank and a very annoying one. Everybody gets ripped apart by it in some cases. Although I've actually not seen many. It's fairly rare to look at that guy. I keep on trying to bounce. Well, get shots in, but they keep on bouncing. And everybody keeps on putting shots into him. He'll return. So here's the Chi-He, and now you'll see the actual reason that the Valentine II is one of my favourite tanks. Detected. My first shot puts him in. Second shot, it's so quick. Third shot, going a bit wide. Fourth shot does tracks in. I'm getting hit now. Try to put another shot in. No. And I put another shot in. And it's got artillery. And I spot an AMX-40. So I try to advance a bit here, trying to get work around the centre bit. Hopefully I've not been detected again. I spot the AMX-40, and now I'm become detected, and suddenly, boom, I'm taking hits, and look at the amount of bounces I get. This tank has got consistent armour, so if you're not going to hit it from the front, you're not going to hit it from the side. Especially on the turret, 65mm all round, 5mm on the side, more than the actual normal Valentine. So I decided to back out here, and yep, I get damaged, my driver got hit. So I'm now trying to back out of there. because I know that they can see me and I'm going to die. But the artillery is very quick reloading in comparison to normal, to other artillery. And I can't get a hit into that AMX-40 in time, so I don't get that kill. And the amount of artillery that's just comes raining down, the amount of bounces I've already got. As I say, this tank has actually got very consistent armour, so beware of that. So I decided to try and advance again, and we've been absolutely decimated. There's a Char B1, so I load up high explosive to try and blow the way to cover. Fails because that's a too large building, so I reload normal AP. So meanwhile, as we're all trying to get up here, the other team is actually getting towards that cap circle and no one knows about it. See, only 3 guys on our team remain. The last artillery just went. So I tried to put a shot into the Char B1 French heavy tank that's also at tier 4. Bounces. Could have put a shot there, but I didn't react in time and I actually failed. And now they're capping. But I think of it as just a mere threat. Maybe we can get across, and then we're down to 2 tanks. So I decide, no, this is a real threat. This is an actual definite threat. We've actually left our flank open. And so I tried to get the team to realise the base is being capped and we've got to get it. And suddenly a Panzer 38 NA appears. This is a bit like Fury, really. I get a hit into him. Now, yeah, I take hits. And now I should actually, in the normal Valentine, be dead on -1 health. So I tried to get around his flank. And so this vehicle, the Panzer 38 NA, I've not actually driven it, but it's another tier 4 premium light tank, this time German. So I tried to put in shots into him, but I keep on missing because I've got that, because I'm driving at speed. So I'm at that sort of range now that I can actually cause damage and taking more hits, but bouncing, and boom, there he goes. Panzer 38 and he's killed. So I decided to try and find a little bugger that did that, and then there's the Panzer 2J mini-maps of him. So I tried to hit him, and now I'm taking hits as well. But you'll be seeing the amount of bounces that I get, and artillery's even joining in. So it looks like it's all over. Yeah, I'm taking hits. I'm taking more hits. But I'm taking bounces as well, which is not really that good for the enemy team, and we're defeated. So get the achievement unlocked, steel wall. Don't know what happened with the screen there. So I've got cool-headed steel wall, sparking, I think. But the hilarious thing is that I got 277 damage caused. I bounced 1,227, 1,000 more. Wow. So I got the mastery badge, class 3. So it's not really an excellent battle, but hey. So the Valentine II saw action in Russia with the Russians a fair bit. There are other British premium tanks that are Russian, such as the Churchill 3 and the Matilda 4. Or is it the Matilda 5? Sorry about that, my bad. But this is my favourite at the minute. It's not as good in some ways as the normal Valentine, as I've looked up on the Tankopedia tank comparison on the official website, on the official app. So I came first, I think. Or was it? I don't know. But I did spot 2 tanks, and I did cause a fair bit of damage to that Chihi. But had I say caused damage to that to the AMX-40, destroyed the Chihi, caused more damage to the Panzer 38 NA, I could have got another medal, the Fire for Effects, and that would have been hilarious. So yeah, the Valentine II is a good tier 4 premium tank, I think, in my opinion. So I hope you've liked this video about the Valentine II, and hopefully it'll encourage you to go out there, buy it and play it. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.